So what is BioLogos? Well, it all began with a scientist and a book. Francis Collins, the physician and geneticist who led the Human Genome Project, wrote the book The Language of God. In it, he describes his own journey from atheism to Christian faith and the harmony between Christianity and science, and especially evolution. Collins began receiving letters from people asking further questions about science and faith, so he formed the BioLogos Foundation in 2007. The idea was to develop a website to house resources for this conversation. It launched in 2009 and now receives thousands of visits each day. The term BioLogos comes from two Greek words, bios, which means life, like in our words biology, the study of life, or biohazard, something not very pleasant for life, and the word logos, which can mean a bunch of different things, like the study of, or reason, or word. Collins had in mind the use of the term from the first chapter of the Gospel of John, where Christ is called the Logos, usually translated into English as Word. The Gospel starts with, "In the beginning was the Word," and a few verses later says, "All things came into being through the Word." So BioLogos references the fact that Christ is the source of all life, therefore life is an expression of the will of God. Today, BioLogos still addresses the questions people asked Collins, and we're the premier organization producing resources on multiple platforms which celebrate the compatibility of evolutionary creation and biblical faith. These resources are not just for scientists, but also pastors, small groups, parents, and anyone else interested in understanding what science and the Bible reveal about the development of life.